Look at control decks, obviously we still have Casvana being the king of control decks, or the queen, just because you have so much healing in Abyssian, as well as the Shadow Creep being pretty sweet still with Obliterate. Can't remember last time I played with Casvana. Okay, well this is the Law of Agony in my hand. I probably don't need the Void Pulse. It's really an anti-aggro card, so I probably don't really need too much. Oh, the Visual Crawler, what a lifesaver. Do I want to play the Sphere of Darkness here then? Maybe. It does prevent him from grabbing... Well, I guess it doesn't prevent him from doing anything, so I'll just put down a Visual Crawler here. Maybe it'll take out Mana Spring, maybe not. Hopefully it doesn't. But I think this is a pretty good position already. Healing Mystic's something I'd like to have last turn, but it's not too big of a deal. Interesting, so he's letting my Visual Crawler hit it. Duelyst, okay. Duelyst is quite troublesome. I can get rid of one of the Grasp of Agnes. I wonder if Abyssal Juggernaut is something I want to play this turn. Dynamic Lure is also something I could want to play. The Abyssal Juggernaut is getting pretty big though. I'll just play in a spot where his Duelyst can't hit into it. Like here. That's going to be a 3-3, my man. I mean a 6-6. A 6-6 for 4 mana is pretty insane. That's why Abyssal Juggernaut is pretty much why you want to play the creep decks. Really, the burst damage in creep isn't really that useful. It's mainly the big body that is useful, because people can play around your artifact for 4 because you're going to be using the creep cards late in the game where you accumulate a lot of creep, which is why Obliterate is so nice, even though, you know, it's kind of situational. Interesting. Okay, I want to whip this dude over here. Then I want to use the Abyssal Scar on this dude. Make this guy into a 7-7 now. Unfortunate. It doesn't really means I don't really want to use the Grasp of Agony anymore. It's not really that big of a deal. If I use a Healing Mystic on the Abyssal Juggernaut, I think it keeps it at a good amount of health. So -4, that'll make it a 1 health minion. And I'll just keep his hand. Maybe replace one with Grasp of Agnes. Don't really need 2 of them, that's not exactly super nice right now. Oh, Facius. Aw, good thing he can't get rid of the Abyssal Juggernaut just yet. Although I guess he has a Dispel now. Nito Mosquito. Man, this troublesome Tombstone. I guess I'll get rid of a Grasp of Agnes since there isn't really much of a chance I'll use it right now. Dynamic Lure. I think it's okay to take things slow-ish. Next turn I do have the Spectral Revenant. I don't know why I held on to the Shadow Reflection. Actually, it's a lot better to keep the Grasp of Agony, right? A little bit too much of a misplay there. Shadow Reflection not useful at all right now. Although it's a good thing that I picked up the Dynamic Lure. That means Mara Healer is not going to be doing too much against me. At least for now. Oh, he's going for damage. That's surprising. Oh, I guess that's pretty reasonable. It does mean he's not developing anything though. Also means that I would have liked to have the Grasp of Agony. Saberspine Tiger. I kind of need healing now at this moment. It's a little bit unfortunate. I should play around Dominant Will though. Yeah, because Dominant Will is really the only thing that I could lose against, so I'm going to play around that. Awesome! A little bit lower on health, but I think I will outrace him in terms of health. And I do have a lot of healing in this deck, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Not to mention, look at all this burst. I have 6 damage in hand already. The longer the game goes, the more advantageous it gets for me. Because, obviously, with all these creep things, it's kind of hard for him to remove. Because, in a general sense, since creeps are permanent, it still allows me to deal a lot of damage to his minions, or it's going to slow him down just because he doesn't want to put his minions on the creep tiles. Oh, he took up that damage straight up. Getting rid of that without putting on anything. It's good. Well, that's interesting. Well, let's get rid of one of the Saberspine Tigers. Grasp of Agony, am I right? So this is going to be a full board clear. Pretty Nito Mosquito. Alright, it's not full board clear, but it's almost a full board cleared, which is good enough in my books. Probably didn't really need to get rid of Fascius, but I do want to dump my hand just so next turn I can use a Rite of Undervault with quite a few cards. Our super quick replay about what just happened. So first I want to say that this was the previous board position where I played the Grasp of Agony. So I actually wanted to put a Saber Spine Tiger over here first before playing the Pax of Cat. That means that the Dervish will spawn here. That's the way the Grasp of Agony on this dude will kill off these 4 guys. And then I can use the Saber Spine Tiger going there for a full board clear. So back to the game. I definitely needed a little bit of healing. I don't think Vitruvian runs any bursts, so it's not really too big of a deal. You know, I can never be too safe, you know, might as well heal up for a billion. A Mar healer, alright. Taking it serious now. I could probably pick up another 1 mana card. I have quite a few 1 mana cards, although I'm not including the 1 mana card draw because that's not exactly very useful right now. Grasp of Agony, probably not one of the 1 mana cards I was looking for, but Abyssian Crawler, definitely one of them that I was looking for. I could go for a 13 damage burst next turn, but I don't need 13 damage, I only need a little bit less than that. So, 9 damage, pretty easy. Put Abyssian Crawler here. Not really a big deal. Awesome, okay. So, I've closed out the game pretty much, I've closed out the game. That's a lot of damage. That's pretty much why I included the Shadow Reflections with a Saber Spine Tiger. It puts down so much damage. 8 damage burst. It's pretty insane, although I'm not even sure if I really need the burst in this deck. But I decided that I wanted to have some kind of advantage over other Castlevanias. And other Castlevanias don't really exactly run that kind of burst. 13 damage 1 turn is not bad if you can put down Saber Spine Tiger with 2 Shadow Reflections. And the Saber Spine Tigers are just good against Songhai in general. Just as some extra removal. It's also good with the Shadow Sister. It's just all around good. I'm not sure what other people run. Let me think about it for a second. Actually, I have no idea. What do other people run? Oh, he has nothing to play. That's pretty ridiculous. Orb Weaver? I guess those are dervishes, right? Yes, those are dervishes. And Starfire Scarab. But my man, I've got the burst. I really want to get Obliterate now. Do I win if I get Obliterate? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually don't win if I have Obliterate, so never mind. So there's no need to replace stuff. Just use a Saber Spine Tiger with a Shadow Reflection combo. And Void Pulse. I even have a Sphere of Darkness if I wanted. And my burst damage choice is not really any of the creep cards except for Obliterate, because, you know, Obliterate's nice and clearing the board off as well, but otherwise I just use Saber Spine Tigers and Shadow Reflection. I think 8 damage is enough. I don't really need the Ghost Artifact thing that pretty much multiplies your attack by how much Shadow Creep tiles you have, because it's a little bit situational. I don't want to keep myself around people. So, you know, it kind of works against control, but against aggro you probably don't want the artifacts. So Saber Spine Tigers with Shadow Reflection are a lot nicer. Alright, bring it on, Songhai! Dynamic Lure, perfect. I'll put the ooze on the middle. Hopefully he doesn't have a Lantern Fox, but it's not really that big of a deal if he has a Lantern Fox. I do have a lot of healing in this deck. I guess it's just a hope that he doesn't get too many combos going, but it's probably a backstab Songhai since he has Callous Zan. A little bit of a classic dude. Ooh, Juxtaposition. Oh, Phoenix Fire. That's better, I guess. Hopefully it lands on the dude. Please? Yes, that's bingo. Oh, that's kind of funny. I do want to keep this entire hand. I guess I could get rid of the Rite of Undervault. I'm not going to use it next turn, and the hope is that I can pick it up in a couple of turns. I don't think I need to tempo a Healing Mystic since I do have a lot of tempo cards already. And I kind of want a healing just in case later. I do want to get some value out of the heals. Oh, that's a nasty one. Alright, I'll get rid of Obliterate here. Now I have the combo. Super combo. I have more Grasp of Agonies to boot. Aw, man. Combo! I'm sure this guy doesn't really enjoy this, but I enjoy it. Man, I really was skeptical about Grasp of Agony as a card, because, I mean, typically, it's pretty low on card draw, or it's pretty low on card advantage, but it's so awesome we can pull off combos like this. Just the combo of Grasp of Agony and Dynamic Lure is just so awesome. Now, the unfortunate thing is that I only have big guys, and I've lost all my combo pieces, so card for card, I feel pretty confident against Songhai. It's just that these cards don't really work out right now. Nasty. Hopefully not Forn's Magi. Ugh, Chakra Avatar, that's not good. Chaos Elemental. That's weird. Alright, I guess I'm just going to ping the Chaos Elemental and see where it goes. Alright, that's a good spot. I'm actually getting kind of low on health now. Just a couple of turns until I get to the Spectral Revenant. Shadow Reflection, not really necessary unless I want to race him. Can I race him? I could race him. He's actually pretty low on cards, which is really good. Good for me, not necessarily good for him. It'll be kind of funny if he puts a Chaos Elemental on the Shadow Creep Towers just to hope that he can ping it and get it to a closer spot. I don't think he'll do that though, but that'll be kind of funny. Whoa! So I guess this is an aggro Songhai, or Pulsar Beast in the house. I'm surprised he's not going to use the Chaos Elemental to take out the Healing Mystic. I guess getting rid of the Abyssal Crawlers is more important. That Chakra Avatar is kind of awkward now. I don't think I like that play at all. Oh, he is putting on the pressure. Phoenix Fire on that dude. Okay, that's pretty nasty. Rite of Undervault. I think it's something I have to use now. Even though I do have quite a few cards. He's not going to be able to deal that much damage. Void Pulse. Okay, that's good, that's good. As long as this isn't a Heaven's Eclipse, then I'm pretty set. Or a Hammond Blade. Well, a Hammond Blade is not that big of a deal. Okay, okay. I need more healing now. Aggro's pretty strong here. Mogwai. I guess I'll replace one of the Spectral Revenants. I probably don't want him to be, like, letting the Mogwai get cards. If I put down a second Shadow Sispit, that's kind of game over. It's not exactly easy for him to get any more damage. One card could end it. Spiral Power. I don't know why he didn't hit into me. I might just have to use the Spectral Revenant here. I guess I can get rid of Grasp of Agony. It's not like he's going to be putting down multiple cards. Awesome! I don't want him to backstab me. Just maximum healing, man. Maximum healing. There's really no need to do anything else except for go for as much health as I can. Because he's an aggro deck. Alright, hey, welcome to the end of the video. That was a Shadow Creep Abyssian. I have to say it's quite a satisfying deck to play just because of all the anti-aggro cards and tempo you can get with Dynamic Lure. One thing, Shadow Creep Kesman is definitely one of the most non-interactive decks, apart from, you know, when you drop down the Shadow Sispit, you're interacting by healing yourself up, but otherwise, you know, it's not really a minion-based deck. In fact, it's so much so that you can just play Battle Pets and things that just don't really contest the boards, like Healing Mystic. Although Healing Mystic is one, but otherwise, if you don't like interactivity, this is definitely the deck for you. I'd say this is probably the best deck for fighting against aggro, so if you like control, this one kills the aggro. Obliterate!